time. Wow, great blocks.
Solid blocks,
yeah. Be careful throwing those fireballs. He's stocked up on that super meter.
And I love that Takao didn't flinch the entire time that EX Hurricane kick for the series. Just stood there, weathered it. What are you going to do, throw me? Cool.
Ooh, that was a nice mix-up.
Forced to burn a lot of meter there.
Oh, punishable! That move is punishable even on a hit.
Too close. He wanted the far standing roundhouse, got the close.
All right, but good stuff there and a backdash. But now here we go, Dako with another mix-up.
Oh,
and he
no.
gets it, yeah. Again, without a reliable anti-air against Cammy, she can get in on Sakura a little bit easier than a lot of characters can.
Yes.
Again, this is a winner's bracket match. This goes in the loser's bracket. Winner moves on.
Oh no, that was way too late. She was completely on the other side. It gets paid off there.
Oh, missed time dive kick from Dako. And now Human Bomb trying to get some momentum. But the problem with Sakura is all of her throws push the opponent so
Very far
away.
away, yes. In their face with the roundhouses, trading back and forth.
Oh, counter hit!
Oh no! Counter hit
And
into the
that's
Ultra.
gonna get it.
That is
Dako.
so good. So good. And that's not a reaction. That's I'm pumping it. I'm ready for it. If the counter hit comes out, complete the button press to confirm that combo.
Yeah, as soon as you hit low fierce, you just look under Cammy's name. And you look for the words to pop up. And that's what's going to tell you whether to Ultra or not.
Nice uppercut.
Again, with a strong uppercut instead of a fierce one. I think, unless I'm mistaken.
Mid-screen pressure, tricky
Oh,
stuff.
went
Doesn't
for
go
that.
for it, yeah.
Yeah, I went for the setup where he can combo off of that. Oh,
Wow,
wow.
catch it, but no follow-up.
No drill from Dako, but he still has corner position, so he's in the advantageous
Wow,
spot.
began blocking. The block string went on so long it started to combo.
Oh, here we go. Keys moment here.
Plays his get out of jail free card with the EX uppercut, FADC, and gets paid. A little too much pressure there from Takao.
Oh,
Trade picks it up. Nice stuff.
Oh, good block, but smart from Human Bomb to realize that he felt safe after getting the block.
See, feel a little bit, I want to just hold my down back, go to my happy place.
Oh, do you see him go for that air throw?
That was insane. I mean, this is the hard knockdown. Was that some sort of mix-up?
Not sure. Yeah, well. Okay, so Human Bomb with a small life lead using the air hurricane kick. Oh! Oh, that's gonna miss.
Went cleanly over.
Can we get that? Wow, Link's off of the
What's he got here?
FADC.
Good blocks.
Oh, he's going
no.
straight into Ultra. No,
What?
he missed the Ultra. He missed the Ultra.
That is crazy talk, and that is going to be very, very painful for Human Bomb. He's smiling. He knows he blew it. Both players smiling. Not the outcome they were hoping for.
Yeah, that's a
lot of
picture
pressure up
there,
on the stage.
Guys. But dude, we've seen it twice now. K-Brad with a huge.
Yeah, just a huge opportunity, and just it wasn't even missed inputs for K-Brad. It was just a straight choke. Like there wasn't a false input there or something, a move that didn't combo.
But here,
and then in that situation,
I just felt like there was no reason to do the uppercut into the Ultra. Just the Ultra would have done it by itself.
Yeah, the Ultra would have done it raw, and hard to question decisions at this point. Maybe it's muscle memory, maybe it's where he feels comfortable, maybe he's just automatically trying to build meter to go into the next round, whatever it might be. He made his decision.
But now we have the Beast coming up on stage. He's going to be going up against Masiato.
Yes.
Is Masiato, I'm assuming he's from Japan as well?
That's my understanding.
Okay.
Daigo has been playing. I don't even know if I want to get into my feelings about the way Daigo's been playing. It's to me, it's moved in some ways beyond the science of winning and into the realm of art. And that will sound fancy pants and dumb, and you can all laugh at me. I approve of that. But there's a genuine
transcendence almost.
I'm struggling for words because his play sort of defies it in some way. He cares about winning, but that's almost not his primary objective. He wants to play pure. He wants to play clean. He wants to play the way he thinks the game should be played, which is not always, and he's fully aware of this, and we'll talk openly about it, not necessarily the optimal win strategy. And he's aware of that both in character choice and even in the choices he makes with his character of Ryu.
Yeah. But you know, he also has done so much recently. He's avoided any tournament that's Xbox 360 just so he can keep his timing on PlayStation 3 intact. And so he skipped a lot of tournaments that he normally has gone to. And here he is on the grand stage in a familiar place.
Look at the smile. That's, to me, I mean, I love the intense eyes, I love the intensity, but that's terrifying. Who's relaxed in this situation? Who's relaxed?
A happy Daigo is a scary Daigo.
He looks totally at peace.
It's a Masiato going with Sagat.
And I will say, I've seen, oh, nice bait. Bonchan.
Bonchan. Oh.
One of the.
Masiato on my sheet here. Oh, okay. Sorry, on my sheet it says Daigo versus Masiato. I did not know that was Bonchan. My apologies.
No, please. It's Bonchan, one of Daigo's strongest opponents, and actually, I believe, took the set in the Topanga League over Daigo.
You see Daigo just standing there? I love it.
So brave.
Oh, wow.
He said,
right through there.
And look at the position he stood at when he launched that focus. What else can you do here, Sagat? What is the move that you're going to do? Of course, it's going to be towards and short, which is exactly why I'm firing a focus from this range, which is clearly out of range. Beautiful read to close out round one for Daigo. Slowing it down there.
Yep. Next uppercut going to do a little extra damage. Oh, there we go. That crumple from Sagat. Sagat, you said earlier on stream that for some reason Sagat seems to land the most focused crumples.
There's no frame-related reason that Sagat should land as many crumples as he does. It's not right. Like, Fei Long? Sure, of course. We understand why that guy's crumpling everybody. Sagat, no way. Beautiful answer from Daigo there.
Okay, good link in the low roundhouse. Gives himself a little momentum.
Heading back to that center line.
But great patience from Bonchan. You saw Daigo try to bait him with that walk back.
And Bonchan is one of those players that's, I actually think, almost stronger against Daigo than against regular players. Because they know each other so well. Long-term training partners.
Oh!
Wow, what? I mean, that's Street Fighter. Right there, you just saw it. Fireball War, guessing games. Both of them look at peace here.
Let's get started. Fight!
Daigo getting the better of game one.
Nice stuff. Focus right through that fireball, getting the good punish.
Good challenge with a crouching jab. That's gutsy stuff.
Yeah, just hit him out of the air.
Yeah.
Don't want to deal with the mix-up on the landing. Okay, Daigo trying to get in there. Wow, 2 overheads. He went for another one, it looks like, but it got greeted with a nice low fierce to the stomach. Oh, and
that's
Bonchan
punishable,
missing that
yeah.
combo. Wow, Daigo with a 4th overhead. And now you see his game has changed to nothing but low forwards. He's planted a message in Bonchan's head.
What? That's not a thing. That's a thing. What? One early hit from the Fierce, and it completed that combo?
The Beast.
Daigo just taught me 2 things in about 3 seconds there. Good stuff. You think you've seen a few 100,000 matches in this game, you know a thing or two.
What a great start for Bonchan. Gonna get a ton of damage off of that.
And the only reason I don't like that is because, I'm down a little bit. Let's just throw a haymaker and just jump in. Predict fireball. But he gets paid for it there. Good backdash.
There it is.
Wow, smelled a neutral jump.
You see just Daigo so aggressive, chasing down Bonchan. He's going to get the dizzy caddy kill here.
It was an early stun, so I think, yes, it was a very early stun in that series, so he was able to pull it off. And just like that, Bonchan, one of the strongest Sagat, perhaps the strongest Sagat player in the world. And I felt like that was over before we even saw it. And there were multiple brilliant plays.
Yeah, but
and just like that, Daigo looking at it, just smiling, casual.
Again, these are all winners bracket matches here. So none of these players who have lost so far on this stream have been eliminated. Losers bracket match are being played out on SRK Evo 3, twitch.tv/SRK Evo 3. We have one last match left on the winners bracket side, and that is...
I'm not familiar with this gentleman. Can you explain to me who this might be?
This is a fellow by the name of Infiltration.
Infiltration. Never heard of. No. Last year's Evo champ, one of the most dominant players in the world, particularly smothering style from Infiltration, able to just control the match throughout, and then when he finally has his opportunity or you force your way in, he turns on the heat like he's a rushdown master and has just been playing possum the entire match.
But here's the thing. He is going up against the man who eliminated him from Canada Cup, and that is going to be Mr. Kazunoko.
Kazunoko, well, what I'm most excited to see is if we get, because obviously Kazunoko is not going to be any surprise to Infiltration. Infiltration, of course, known for his extensive notes. His training partner Laugh to keep extensive notes on many top players. Obviously somebody that has put him on his heels before and knocked him out of a tournament. It's going to be someone high on his list. Yun, strong against Akuma. Perhaps the strongest character, the strongest on paper known answer to Akuma.
Yeah, and this is not someone picking Yun just to get some good
cheesy
matchup.
counter pick on yeah.
This is Kazunoko's been using him since AE, and so let's see. I'm curious to see right now if Infiltration is known for using so many characters.
That's the question to me.
Yeah.
And Infiltration has also been showing his Ryu. I don't think that's a particular help against Yun. He's got Hakan. He's got Gouken. Gouken against Yun. Very interesting match. We'll see if he's got any tricks in his book or if he just wants to open with Akuma and play it out straight.
Looks like we are going to get the rematch from Canada Cup, Yun versus Akuma. Well, Infiltration hasn't picked this character yet, and they're always remaining hydrated for these tournaments.
Critically important and something I have neglected myself
there
today.
It is!
Ryu, okay, so he likes this. I do think that this is a better match than Akuma for Yun.
He's been doing
but
this
it's not a great match.
He's been practicing this character a lot. When he in DreamHack, if you remember, he used Ryu largely against Popey.
And I think that was part of his plan, apparently powering up for today. Let's see what he's got. Do you think possibly inspired by Daigo? Daigo talked a little trash about Infiltration style, said it's very mechanical.
Yeah, it was like I said, the interesting thing, well, I'll get into that later. Let's concentrate on Kazunoko right now.
And a brilliant standing jab, anti-air, to open from Infiltration. Read that uppercut.
Backdash. Oh, what a read. Just chasing him down.
Great stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's the
so
thing.
good.
Yuns like to jump because they've got that dive kick. It gives them so much power. So
that's their party starter. Exactly. Yeah. That's where it has to come from Yun.
Infiltration just going up there and look at
this.
That's
going to be, yeah, he's just building, oh wow, just building meter. And just knew, what are you going to do?
Yep.
What are you going to do? You going to do an EX up kick? What do you got? Just round his mind.
Okay, good air to air.
Kazunoko with a read of his own, but again, just keeping him out of that space, denying it. And that's where Yun starts all of his offense. And that's another good start for Yun's offense, but obviously meter base, not sustainable.
Oh wow, let's combo into super, get as much damage as possible. That's the discouraging super right there. Let's just get some.
And James, you're telling me this is a man who knocked out Infiltration, because Infiltration just completely has walked over Kazunoko in that first game.
And you know,
completely walked over.
Is that credit go to the character switch, or does that credit just go to the fact that Infiltration is a student of the game? He studies every matchup. He studies his human opponents. I mean, his notes is not just matchup notes. It is personality tendencies and such.
That's what elevates his game. I mean, everybody here knows these matchups on paper. But if you can know a lot about your opponent's mind and their heart, that's going to elevate your play. Now there, Kazunoko finally making him pay for those aggressive jump towards to try and control that frontal airspace.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Uppercut in between. And he got himself in trouble against Popey by doing that. A lot of uppercuts in between block strings. Let's see if it's not going to hurt him this time. Good stuff.
He brings it up, and Kazunoko really needs this round to change the tune of this match. Oh, almost punishable.
Here we go, down just a little bit of life. Oh,
straight from the front.
Yeah, maybe he was worried about cross-up.
Yeah, I think I was also mad. I mean, a lot of players in that situation will go for the closeout cross-up hurricane, even if you can't follow it up for any more damage. It should have ended the round. But a bad read. And again, have we seen Kazunoko get anything started or even complete a single Yun combo? The only time I've even seen him get close is off the EX rush. And that is not a legitimate offense. I'm just amazed at how strong Infiltration looks in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, the word that keeps coming to my mind right now, solid. Very solid until that, but
Well, and again, he can afford it. He's just saying, like, look at me.
he said, you know, I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, I don't care. What are you going to do? And it's just,
Oh,
got him in the corner, he closes it out.
so smart.
Beautiful, beautiful cancel there. And that's exactly what you want. You smell him jumping out of the way of the fireball, you burn the meter, and that's a round ender. Not one you want to play in the middle of a match usually, but to close out the match, it's a worthy gamble, and it gets paid off. Infiltration just walking over. I got to think the other top players in the bracket were really looking forward to that matchup because they're like, Kazunoko, this guy he can really handle Infiltration. Get him out of my bracket. No dice, complete domination there from Infiltration.
Yep.
And I think that's when I felt like it was really starting to get troubled for Kazunoko. Again, just burning that EX meter, trying to get anything going. I'll get my cheap guessing game by burning the meter to try and get in. Am I going to grab you? Am I going to go for a combo? What are you going to do?
How much do you think that perhaps Daigo and Infiltration posturing in front of each other?
That's what I'm loving about that because, again, like Daigo, I don't want to say he talked a little trash, but that's not Daigo's style exactly. But he did mention in his description of Infiltration's play that it was rather uninspired, shall we say.
Right.
Excellent, smooth, crystalline even.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing is when we were talking about that earlier, what I wanted to talk about was there's been this very strong dynamic, and I've always classified the emotional player and the scientific player.
Yeah.
And we have emotional players, John Choi, Alex Vai, Daigo. These are all examples of the emotion. Justin Wong is an emotional player.
Some of our greatest champions.
Yeah.
The emotion is what is able to elevate you beyond the numbers of the game.
And the emotional player has thus far always won. Always won. And the first time in my memory where this really changed is with Infiltration. He is the first specifically science player.
And he is the one that quantified the emotion of the emotional players by doing specific notes on them, and he says, I'm upping the level of my science. And I don't, again, all this sounds like a criticism of Infiltration. It takes incredible dedication, and he also has an emotional side.
Oh, yeah.
That comes out in moments, but it's not the heart of his play. It's not at the center of his play. It's not at the forefront. It's something that you'll see come out sometimes, and I love that. But you're exactly right. That's not been the priority for him historically, but he's been able to elevate his science to such a degree that he says, your emotion still has patterns, still has numbers to it, and I can break those down, and I can tear you a new one for it.
So here we go. We have Xiaohai, and he's going to be, I'm not Xiaohai, Shen, my bad, yeah. And he's going up against Xiaohai's teammate, or?
I believe they're teammates, Kwamba.
Yeah. Dako. And who is Dako going to go with? Is he going to go with?
I'm not buying it.
What the?
I'm not buying it. It's happening, but I'm not buying it.
Xiaohai already with some questionable moves away from Cammy, and here we go with Dako doing the same thing.
I don't know who they think they're surprising with this stuff.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I mean, again, his footsies kind of give Cammy a little bit of trouble. I don't think it's enough for him to move away and go to Honda.
We'll see. Maybe he's got some excellent Honda play in store for us. I agree. Again, on paper, Honda, a very difficult match for Gen. But part of Shen's genius so far has been elevating Gen over his difficult matches. This is a tough one, but far from unwinnable. The difficulty for Gen here is meter very important to him in generating offense, but it's very difficult to do anything that Honda cannot punish, and very difficult to get in close enough to generate that offense, even on a block string, to build the meter that you need.
Good hard knockdown on that sweep.
From the front.
Yeah, thought he was going to go to the other side. And here we go, safe jump setups. He has 2 jumps in a row.
Oh, dropped one there.
Yep.
But now with the lead, he can sit back himself. And again, Honda's strength and weakness. Honda on defense, very, very strong, very difficult to approach Honda. But if Honda doesn't have a lead, it can be hard for him to generate offense. And that's probably the best vector for that. Crouching jab into hands.
Nice stuff. Just getting that EX headbutt in the middle of that block string. It's very much a momentum killer. And wow, again jumping a little too far. Wasn't able to land the cross up and then didn't recover fast enough to punish that whip throw.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
A nice read on the back dash. Did he get him?
Is that
That's not a
work?
Oh, my
Oh.
gosh. That is an amazing punish. That is just second nature for Honda players to whip the Ocho
Right.
grab
After
because
an
it's free
headbutt.
meter.
Right.
Guess what? Not free again with the punish. Wow.
And that's Shin right there, knowing his character.
That is
knowing
character
he got
expertise getting paid off in a big way. Says you want to counterpick me with Honda? Guess what? I know a thing.
punished. I'll counterpick you with knowledge.
The more you know.
Knowing is half the battle. And from the front, getting some good damage here. And next hit's going to be a combo in the super. So Dako has to be very careful now. One low strong in the hands is going
That's
to
it,
equal
yeah.
super, and that's going to be game. Ooh.
For what it's worth, Gen does not have Ultra. I mean, Shen usually very good about focusing and building an Ultra to pay off the Super in an even bigger way, but that's going to be good enough. Wow. Did he drag that out? I think he dragged that out. He let it go like a little bit in the middle between the button presses on the waterfall kick and said, yeah, you can just think about your Honda choice there. You want to go for that again?
He needed every hit, and that's the beautiful thing about that low short, low forward chain is I've always said hit confirming off of a 2 hits is very, very common and much easier to do than hit confirming only off of 1 hit. And just that one chain combo that Yen got, so valuable for him just to be able to land that hit
That
confirm.
was a total game changer.
All right, let's see what
And yeah,
Dako
he does send him
here.
back to this. So again, not following the route of Zhao Hai, who stuck with his Yun pick, his sort of surprise Yun pick, uncharacteristic, that went right back to it after losing and did not get paid off. Now again, what's going on here? Fei Long, and this is a legit Fei Long pick. This is happening. Another difficult character for Gen to deal with, but far from impossible, and obviously Shen has faced down some of the best Fei Long players in the world. Let's see what Dako has.
It's the battle of the
Here we
century.
go.
Fight!
Now, I know Shin has fought Mago a lot as well, you know, so
No, yeah, this is. I mean, you can't be surprised to be playing against the Fei Long.
again, getting so much mileage off of that crouch strong in the hands.
It's the essence of the game plan around which you can pepper in those low roundhouses from distance when you get them thinking about it. They're moving around on the ground. Catch them with a low roundhouse or a stand roundhouse.
No meter to FADC that. No doubt Shin probably just does the motion for the FADC dash every single time in case the meter gets
Just in
filled.
case, yeah, in case it happens to be building up from the last hand hit or something.
Oh, wow. Did you see that?
That
Missed
was,
by like
yeah.
a pixel. There it is. That combo is not easy to do.
No. From the back this time. And again, Shen just looking totally in control here.
Nice read. He knew that chicken wing was coming and got him.
He left him at the perfect position, said, what do you got? You're coming up empty here. You're going to probably do something a little wild, and I'm totally on top of it.
Now, I might be mistaken on this, but there are ranges where if Shin lands the hand slap and it doesn't hit enough hits, Fei alone can reckon him back.
No, that's
on
absolutely
hits.
correct.
Yeah, like maybe right there, perhaps. Not sure, not 100% sure. So that's one of the things that makes this match really rough. But again, these character specialists sometimes revel in bad matchups, you know?
And I feel like, where are the Kwamba players? These are such strong players. Now that's just, again, another Hail Mary. I feel like he's just not showing up here after such a strong performance. Yeah.
They're second guessing themselves.
And to go to Honda and then Fei Long.
But again, they're still in losers bracket, so they're still here. They still have a chance to come back and see if they perhaps just not do that again. So.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe a little bit of experimentation early. I'm hard pressed to explain those choices. But fortunately, the match of the tournament rolls on, and up next.
And I just heard the audience. So Steve, aka Digital Devil 4GK,
AKA Tasty Steve.
yep, on the house mic here, he announced the next match, and the entire audience gasped. It sounded like. I think that's what happened, but we see Daigo sitting down. Who's going to be his opponent? It might be Tokido if these matches listed on my my list here are in the proper order. If that's the case, we saw Daigo already send Bonchan to losers bracket.
Bonchan, very strong and a player who's knocked him out of tournaments before. I think actually, for me, one of the strongest chances against Daigo overall, because another Shoto character who knows Daigo's habits very well as anybody, but not able to get it done.
And here it comes.
And it is going to be
Iceman
Tokido.
cometh.
Yes.
Tokido, the murder face, aka the Iceman.
Also known, these would also be rounding out some of the top 5 gods of Japanese fighting games. Tokido in there alongside Daigo.
Yep.
Daigo, perhaps one of the greatest grandmasters of all, alongside Sako. Sako, I think, having a little more reverence in Japan. Obviously, very well known around the world. Big favorite. Incredible execution, maybe unparalleled in tournament execution.
May I remind you,
please.
this is not a top 8 match.
Yeah, I know. This is some early round stuff. Just two of the most legendary Japanese players of all time going at it. Mad Catz teammates. No story there.
This is not a top 8 match. We're on Friday. We're on Friday. I don't think I can handle this.
I know.
The next 2 days, I am just going to explode.
Me old Street Fighter heart can't take this anymore. I'm just trying to ride it out. Like I'm just like, okay, this is cool. This is happening.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah. But again, Tokido, Daigo, these two very familiar with each other. They've been playing each other for years.
Yes.
Years.
And Daigo, of course, getting the best of it historically, but Tokido has definitely made marks before. And what will he do? I gotta imagine it's gonna be Akuma.
Yep, classic Akuma versus Ryu. You don't get any more iconic than this matchup.
Darkseid versus the man who's trying to walk the path. Oh, handshake.
Wow, and again, you know, I
mind
mentioned
games
this,
from Daigo.
I mentioned this a lot at 25th anniversary. You know, Daigo playing a lot more for fun. You see a lot more smiles on his face than he did. He used to be known. He had the reputation for being
No
emotionless.
face. Yeah. Tokido's the murder face. Daigo was the no face. And now Daigo with the smiles.
So very, very cool stuff for Daigo.
And Daigo very content to sit back amongst the fireballs. Tokido maybe aware of that, not as interested in trying to play the keep-away game. And Daigo, again, knowing he wasn't at the right range to uppercut, Normal's not have been in position, not going for an anti-air, just letting him land. Very cool stuff.
Oh wow, chase down the focus backdash.
Oh,
He tried to option
yes.
select it. He tried it, but the Hurricane just went the wrong way. It's okay, no harm, no foul.
That's what's great about that option select. If he goes teleports to the other side, like you sail away to relative safety.
Oh, Daigo,
Oh.
I mean, here's an opportunity for Tokido, but he drops the combo.
I thought Daigo had a good chance for an uppercut there, but so both players getting a pass.
Oh,
Wrong
no,
way.
that's not going to work. But you know he gets out of that situation. Ryu,
Yeah.
not a character with a lot of fast, far
No,
range
he needs the
moves.
super to be able to punish that in that situation, and far too early to be queued up, especially with the amount of EXs he's been throwing so far. And again, Daigo, the statement here so far, oh, here's the Vortex.
Whip punish, great stuff from Tokido.
Daigo weathers it quickly.
He's got a lot of catching
Wow.
up to do. But Akuma's one of those characters who can do it, but not in that situation.
A really beautiful first round from Daigo, just saying, no shenanigans. You're not going to get any shenanigans here. You're going to have to play straight up with me and go toe-to-toe, and I'm in complete control. So what do you got? What do you got aside from your parlor tricks? Darkseid. Oh, wow. Good read there, but Tokido with the canceling the focus very quickly.
All right, Tokido in, but a backdash from Daigo just to get him out of that situation. And again,
Smelling that focus.
Daigo,
Good trade.
Not the kind of player afraid to burn all of his moves, to walk around with empty meter.
And Daigo in great position there, just fast enough to avoid crumples on those focus attacks from Tokido, which is the right response, but it doesn't really get paid off unless you're landing that bigger combo. Daigo in the corner, going to try and battle his way back, but content. Again, just not looking pressured, not making any crazy moves. Oh, content to sit there.
Okay.
Good punish.
Goes for the throw, and here's that setup. And Daigo says, you know what, I've seen this a million times.
And as close as this match is relatively prior to that Ultra, Tokido has nothing going here.
Yeah.
He's not been able to generate one solid series. He's trading blows and hanging tough. Wake up crouch jab.